Public Policy Making Project Presentation, House Bill 1842, District of Innovation Plan, narrated and presented by Caroline Rubia. Recognition and definition of issue. Texas, specifically the Texas Education Agency, recognized an innovative approach needed to be made in order to help public schools with continuous unsuccessful academic standing. Thus, House Bill 1842 was proposed, passed, and placed into effect to allow these schools to have a hands-on approach to better their school's academic rating. Recognition and definition of issue continued. Unfortunately, schools with low academic standing has been an ongoing issue since the birth of the Texas Accountability Rating System that was put in place in 1994. Although this policy directly affects each school individually, the consequences of each school's progress, successes, and failures has a direct impact on the children of Texas. Agenda Setting Analysis. The House Bill of 1842 was the work of several Texas legislators, such as Jimmy Aycock, Harold Dutton, and of course the Texas Education Agency, known as TEA. Although written by legislators, the TEA is the moving force and governing body who will preside over each school, review their progress, and determine their fate. By the TEA intervening and holding public schools accountable for their poor academic status, they are directly affecting the actions of several individuals from superintendents, principals, teachers, students, parents, and the community. For House Bill 1842 to work, it is required that all stakeholders have an input on the plan of action, thus directly affecting individuals' actions by our local government. Policy formation. House Bill 1842 was formulated by our government bureaucracies, i.e., state legislators and the TEA. Each of these organizations had a hand in setting the agenda of the bill, policy, desired outcomes, and the penalties if these policies or desired outcomes were not met. Policy adoption. House Bill 1842 was a brand new bill brought to the Senate floor on March 11, 2015, signed by the Governor Greg Abbott on June 19 of 2015, and became effective immediately. Since June 19, 2015, there have been no amendments made and many schools have been approved to become part of the District of Innovation Plan. Policy budgeting. In order for the estimated $1.7 million bill, funding must be approved and allocated by the TEA's State Funding Division, the Foundation School Program. The FSP is the primary source of state funding for all Texas schools and determines the amount of state and local funding due to each school district. The FSP's main goal is to ensure that all school districts, regardless of their property wealth, receive equal access to the state's revenue. Policy implementation. There were three techniques used to get House Bill 1842 passed, and they are as follows. Authoritative. Due to the lack of the improvement of public schools' academic standing, the State of Texas School Board and TEA had to step in and assist schools to determine what actions needed to be made, and if those action items were not made or improved upon, the school would face closure. By intervening and holding public schools accountable, they are directly affecting the school's actions of several individuals from superintendents, principals, teachers, students, parents, and the community. Incentive. Although HB or House Bill 1842 does not offer schools a payoff or financial gain incentive, it does, however, offer goods and services, i.e., man-hours. House Bill 1842 provides school with their own innovation team, and this innovation team is sent to a school to help the school figure out how to identify the weak spots, come up with a solution or plan, and resources needed to execute the plan of action. It is in the best interest of the schools to comply because not doing so would mean facing job termination or permanent closure of the school. Capacity. Schools are provided with a team of experts to help them determine flaws or weak spots, what plan of action to take, and how to execute the plan, and regular scheduled meetings to monitor progress. By providing such invaluable resources, HB 1842 is allowing schools to help themselves to become successful. Policy evaluation. House Bill 1842 gives districts the flexibility to create a tailored plan suited to their needs and includes input from principals, teachers, parents, and the local community. Instead of punishing teachers for working in a troubled school, the bill would allow them to play a crucial role in turning the campus around. If participating schools still continue to have an academically unacceptable performance for 5 consecutive years, the bill would require closure of the school. Many argue that the estimated 1.7 million could better be spent by offering all students tutoring, technology, and counseling service instead of allocating specific schools this money. Works cited.